Wow, I am so excited for what is about to come for Casper. The Middle East conflict is over. Interest rates are about to be lowered, and it's not going to happen in September. It's going to happen next meeting. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why this is extremely bullish for Casper. And I believe when I look back at my investment decisions, Casper sub 7 cents will be one of the best decisions I ever made. In this video, we're going to detail all of these big advancements, and we're going to take a look at the chart and see how healthy Casper looks, guys. It's going to be a great video. We're going to get into everything Casper and more. I love you all. This is never financial advice. There is a lot of bullish things going on in the world, guys. I'm so happy to see Middle East conflict is done, guys. That is over with. That's behind us. The world is safer with zero wars, and our bags are safer because we all seen what that did to the markets, and Casper did not avoid it. But how was I playing these markets, guys? I want to show. I had some shorts, not on Casper, but on BTC over on Bitcoin. This is a really good platform that I enjoy using. You could see that we had this right here on June 22nd. This was the low for Casper right here, right at around 6 cents. And if we go to the daily chart or like a 12-hour chart, we can come over here to the daily. Man, there's so many options on this exchange. But if you come back here, you can really see that we're not going to be able to go too terribly far back like to last year, because they actually just listed Casper about 6 months ago for futures over on BNX up to, I think it's 25x leverage. If we take a look, 50x leverage. Wow, that's crazy. But you can see right here, we hit this 5.5 cents. We tagged this 5 cents right here, and we put in a higher low right here, guys. If anyone's interested in another no KYC exchange with potential leverage, it's always risky, so keep that in mind. But there will be a promotional link down below in the pinned comment. But look at this. This looks healthy. This looks healthy. If we draw a fib on it just to kind of see where that came to, let's try to change this to logarithmic. You always want to look these on log if you can. So let's come over here, change this to logarithmic right there. See where it ended up going. We tagged the 786 fib level perfectly. We had this wick below, but if we take a look, these bodies closed absolutely perfectly, guys. Technical analysis never stops amazing me how it's just always in the chart. It's always in the chart. Coming over here, when we take a look, $2 billion market cap for Casper, volume almost 100 million. And look at this notification over here on Coin Market Cap right here. Casper's network experienced a significant increase with 400,000 daily transactions. This is huge, guys, because Casper is its own layer 1 and is not available on a ton of exchanges, as we know. Therefore, if it was a layer 2 built on ETH and Ethereum's doing good, then that would make sense that the underlying asset goes up as well. But the fact that people are having to go buy Casper on its own, it's not connected to anything else, a Bitcoin, Ethereum, SUI, anything like that, is extremely bullish. When we take a look right here at BTC, guys, up 5% on the day. This is absolutely huge over everything we were at. 108 all the way down to 98,000, guys, back up to 105,000. Bull run looks totally on. In my opinion, never financial advice, but I am excited. I do want to show some macro data for y'all real quick before we get into interest rate discussions and everything. You can see this is the M2 money supply, and this is Bitcoin. If we look at it, this is a 12-week offset. So fast forward everything 12 weeks, and you can see this is basically all money being printed or injected into the world right here. And you can see how far it has went up. Okay, if we just look from here to here, that is about a 40% increase. That is huge. And look, Bitcoin reacted perfectly right here, dropping with that, and now a parabolic move up. Everything is lining up to what we are wanting for altcoin season, but we need quantitative tightening to end and quantitative easing to begin. So when is that going to start? Because Jerome Powell has been resistant in doing so, but inflation is at bay, and whenever we come take a look, the odds for a rate cut are slowly starting to increase. This was less than 1% for a rate cut in the July meeting that's coming in just about 32 days. You can see currently 80% no rate cut, 20% rate cut, but I believe we are going to see this flip-flop to where the probability is a rate cut. And you can see there's news and sources starting to leak coming out saying that Federal Reserve, some of the people on the team are saying a rate cut should be on the table for July. So I believe this is extremely, extremely bullish for everything going on with Casper. I don't care about the Kaspa X page anymore, guys. I like this 10 blocks per second. There's also some very big players that are interested in Kaspa, not just you or I. You can see we go over here to Mr. Kaspa over on X, and Kas Wallet number 2 just bought another 21 million. Kaspa, guys, that was $1.4 million at the time that they made that purchase. The transaction was sent from Gate.io wallet, received by Uphold. So, guys, this is very, very interesting. When we come down here, we look at that wallet. It is unknown. Who is this? Is this Coinbase? Is this Binance? Is this the tier 1 exchange that Casper really needs to be able to be into the hands of mainstream people? I believe that's a huge thing. It's a huge thing if this is Coinbase or Binance. But one thing for just the overall health of Casper, I love to see this. I love to see big whales getting out. And as you can see, over the last 90 days, 3 have gotten out. And I love to see the middle class getting in. You could see everything from crabs to dolphins, even sharks, and one whale is up. So these are people that have been eating the dip on Caspa. I absolutely love to see that. That helps with distribution. As you can see, the top 10 addresses only own 17% of the Caspa. Top 100 only owns 36% of the Caspa. And the top 1,000 barely own 50% of the Caspa. So it's extremely, extremely decentralized blockchain, sitting at 10 blocks per second, currently 8.9, but who's counting? And transactions are up. These were around 4 transactions per second in my video last week. You can sit here and look these numbers, get more and more, 525 CAS. If we come down here and look at active addresses, this is pretty flat if we just kind of draw a line right there over the last 90 days. But if we look at transaction count, you can see we had a very healthy spike back in the beginning of May, and we've pretty much been averaging this 150,000 transactions a day. So that's a very, very great sign to see, guys. It's crazy how everything's in the chart, whether it's extremely huge conflicts going on around the world, peace to everybody, or it's them getting solved. It is all in the chart, guys. Look at the M2 money supply and Bitcoin, and look at CAS hitting perfectly at the 786 fib level when we look at it over on BitUnex. Like I said, guys, there will be a free promotional link down below for the BitUnex exchange. But I want to know, what do you think about the odds of a rate cut coming very, very soon? And what do you think is the outlook for CAS? But guys, I am extremely bullish, and I'm so proud of the community because it's been very hard over on Crypto X to be able to stay bullish when you know the tech is good, you know the project is great, but the market just hasn't seen it the way that we do. Watch this video up above, and if you're not a part of the Freeman of Finance family, what are we doing? Subscribe. I love you all.